Hello everyone, welcome to the show. My name is Focus Kilt and today I'm doing something a little special and out of the ordinary. You may have guessed what this video is based on the title alone, but for those who'd rather hear me say it, I want to dedicate this video to thanking all of you for helping me get to 30 subscribers. I might have said this in a previous video, and if so I'll be repeating myself here, but when I first started I didn't think I'd even get over 10 subscribers. The few subscribers that I did have when I first started this channel roughly a year ago were people I knew, that being very close friends and family members to whom I gleefully advertised my channel to. Then, as the months slowly ticked by, I noticed my subscriber count slowly ticking upward. It genuinely filled me with a sense of joy to see and know people I didn't know found my channel worthy enough to be added to their subscription list. And every comment I got, as few in number as they may be as of me posting this video, really got my enthusiasm spiking. So you can imagine, to my surprise, that when I posted the next episode to my mapping series Alternate History of the World Kaiserreich Alterkrieg, I received a massive jump in subscribers, coming up to an amazing 30. Now, I know 30 might not sound or look like a huge number, but to someone who is starting out their channel, it really means a lot. Honestly, I don't think words could ever really hit home how much this means to me, but trust me when I do say that your subscription and even viewership alone means a lot to me. Now, something I didn't say at the start of this video was the fact that I'll be splitting this video into 3 segments. The first segment dedicated to thanking all of you, this segment going into the different video game series I've posted and their status, and finally my Alternate History of the World series, which a lot of you no doubt subscribed for, including the potential for future mapping projects. To get into this second segment, I have posted about 7 video game series as of this video, with Skyrim and Minecraft getting the most attention in terms of video uploads. However, a lot of these videos have yet to receive another episode continuing the series. Grand Theft Auto is one such example. It is a game that I really wanted to get into on this channel, but it only has 3 episodes to its name. So, what's the deal? Why haven't I continued uploading videos for games like Grand Theft Auto, and will they make a return? I'll start with my 2 oldest series, Skyrim Special Edition and Minecraft Randomness. Skyrim Special Edition may as in whenever I have the oomph, be returning in the near future, so if you're interested in that, there's no need to worry. As for Minecraft Randomness, it's a bit harder to predict whether or not that'll make a return. Minecraft Randomness is a series in which friends, including myself, play modded Minecraft and try to make a story out of it, or at least a narrative of some sort. However, due to personal issues among various other things, with burnout being a common factor, we just haven't really found the time to record a Minecraft Randomness episode. Nevertheless, Minecraft Randomness is a series which may or may not return, and if it does, expect it to be put on a hiatus after I post a wave of videos dedicated to it. The same can honestly be said for my Garry's Mod Randomness series. It's something which I started with a friend of mine, but unlike Minecraft Randomness, it's something that we couldn't really milk like Minecraft. With that being said, I do want to get into making cinematic as in poorly made, but made for fun Gmod videos, but that'll have to be benched until I can figure out how to edit videos properly. While on Minecraft, there is a second series that I started with the same friend, that being a hardcore survival world. I don't think I need to go into the reason as to why this series was abandoned, but for those not interested in checking out the video, me and a friend started a gameplay on a multiplayer hardcore world, and though we didn't really get far, I think the fear of getting so far only for us to die kept us from coming back, since if you die in a hardcore world, you lose that world forever. Honestly, it would have been better to start a normal survival series and go from there. But as silly as this was, it was still fun regardless. Next is the Grand Theft Auto 4 series, the game which, at least from my perspective, had the most potential when compared to my Skyrim and Minecraft series. With it having been a year since oh, sorry, I'm recording this video as I'm well, I'm just going to continue. It's just that the sudden darkness confused me for a moment. Anyways, with it having been a year since I posted the last video for Grand Theft Auto, I believe it's safe to say that I've abandoned the series. As for the why, well, you'll probably hear me say this a lot, so I'll try to make this the only time I'll say it, but due to my recording software just lagging the hell out of the game, among a few other factors, I just couldn't accomplish the task of seamlessly posting another episode. And after a lot of trying and failing, I simply gave up and opted to play it on my own time. Perhaps I may revive it, but I wouldn't get my hopes up. Finally, there's my Thrawn's Revenge and Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion series. Starting with Thrawn's Revenge, I've put that series on hiatus for the foreseeable future. In fact, I may just replace that video with another one entirely, which means the Lonely Thrawn's Revenge video will likely be deleted or unlisted soon. As for the why, well, after doing some digging, I came to the discovery that the same talented people who made Thrawn's Revenge are also made or are in the process of making two other mods titled Fall of the Republic and Revan's Revenge, which fall under Empire at War Expanded. With that being said, I am waiting to play all three mods together in chronological order, from Revan's Revenge whenever it's released, to Fall of the Republic, and finally Thrawn's Revenge. And I'm going to try to dedicate every playthrough of each mod to, I guess, exploring every different faction that's available. I may, however, as we wait for the release of Revan's Revenge, play through a campaign of Vanilla Empire at War, including the DLC Forces of Corruption. Moving on, we have Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, as I previously said. Moving on, we have Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. As I previously said, albeit not in this video, Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion is a game which I wanted to finish on this channel, but I simply haven't found the time to get into it. I will resume playing it at a later date though, so if you're interested, just keep your head up. And I just realized that all the kingdoms I placed down are dead except for this one, so give me a moment while I quickly load up another save on a map I made. Let me do this one. Load. Sorry if this is a bit jarring. Okay, let me put one here, one here, 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 here. Don't know why that's not filled up with water. Let me just... Sorry. Alrighty-roo. And let me just... Okay, let me turn off old age. And turn these on. Alright. Where was I? Alright, I'm going into the third and final segment now. Alright, I'm going to start this third and final segment by giving you what probably sounds like bad news, and this is related to my mapping series and potential for mapping projects. To rip off this band-aid, my alternate history of the world, Kaiserreich Kulturkrieg, has been put on a hiatus. No, it's not because I've suffered burnout or because I've lost inspiration, Rather, the reason, as silly as it sounds, is because I haven't finished the script. My alternate history of the world series isn't the first mapping video I've ever made, and you can see that by the video I'll show on screen. If there's no video playing over, then I'll just link the video I'm referring to in the description or a pinned comment. The video that you may or may not be seeing is the very first mapping animation I've ever made. And to quote myself when asked by a friend as to why I made it, I've been watching a lot of mapping videos on YouTube and thought to myself, hey, what the heck, why don't I make one of my own? As you can see, it didn't really look its best, but I kept at it. Well, as you may or may not see, it didn't really look its best, but I still kept at it. Following this, I quickly abandoned this History of an Alternate World series I had in favor of another tried and true alternate future of the world series, getting as far as 4 episodes before I dropped it in favor of a remake, which never really got anywhere. All of these series had one thing in common, among other things, that being the fact that I didn't have the story 100% planned out. I would animate each episode without following a script, which would more often than not lead to a situation where I'd have a really awesome idea planned for a future episode, only to have said awesome idea be forgotten in time, as I didn't even bother to write it down. Honestly, I was on track to repeat that very same thing until I posted the most recent episode of Kaiserreich Krieg. So to bring this to a close, I've temporarily put Kaiserreich Krieg on hold until I finish the script. Just so you know, this isn't all lies and I'm not just pulling your string. On screen will hopefully be some of the lines I've written for episode 2, with the names centered or blurred to save you from potential spoilers. As for the potential for future mapping projects, well, after I finish Kaiserreich Krieg, sorry if that sounded a bit loud, I'm not really sure. I've toyed around with animating other series, either showing an alternate future or an alternate world, like the one you're seeing right now. But those are just ideas. I hope it doesn't need to be said, but this channel isn't going to be focused on mapping. So while I will post some videos dedicated to mapping from time to time, it isn't going to be a main focus on this channel. Perhaps when I reach a significant subscriber milestone, I'll consider creating separate channels dedicated to those types of videos. Kind of like how some content creators have a channel dedicated to gaming, another to reaction content, and another dedicated to meme posting. Well, that's it for the most part. To put an end to this video, I'll thank you once again for finding my channel worthy enough to be added to your subscription list. I'll try to return to posting videos on a sort of regular basis, but I'll suppose that'll depend on my mood, given I believe it's been 5 months since I've posted another video. For those interested in my mapping series, I'll try to post updates here and there, specifically whether or not I've started writing for the next episode, or rather I might post little spoilers showing different lines I've written as to what nations will say and whatnot. Alas, as for now, thank you for watching, and more importantly, thank you for getting me further than I thought I'd ever get. Yep, I guess I'll see you when I see you.